All right, well, we are here at the shop today, and today is a very big day because today we are picking items for the September 10th Whatnot sale. And I have been very excited for this sale because I get to select items off of the desk. And I have been staring at those items ever since I got back from Madison Bouckville, and I am ready. I am ready because we found some amazing stuff when we were at the Antique Week. So let's go see what we've got. Here we go. I've already got my cart. I'm ready for this. And here is what we have to choose from. So I'm not choosing paperweights. I'm not choosing paperweights because I actually have a Whatnot sale scheduled for September 29th. Which is going to be paperweights. So there's some really nice paperweights out here, but we are saving those for September 29th, which happens to be September 29th is a Friday. We're having a Friday sale. So I was looking at this and I'm just realizing, is that broken? It is broken. That must have broken in transit. Oh my gosh. That broken transit, and I'm like, that's why I was stumbling over my words because I was staring at it as I was talking to you guys. But it's not the end of the world. You will see sticker prices on these. We did not pay sticker prices on most of these things, especially, you know, these pieces at $145 each. This was $150. We did not pay those prices. We actually got a bit of a discount because it was the last day. Anyway, we have this. This is Bohemian glass. It has a price tag of $66 on it. I know that's not what I paid. I know we got a bit of a discount on that, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the green. We're going to put that in the sale. And over here, this is Lotes or Let's Rusticana, I believe is what it is. And Andrew actually gets points for this because he spotted it first. And it was in the back of the barn of Blue Eyes Auctions. And you can find them on Facebook. I actually joined their group. And I think Dom does some stuff with them. So it was in the back of their barn. And Andrew spotted it first. He's like, go check out that glass in that back corner. And I did. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. So I got this for $5. Maybe do one of these fish. I don't think we need to do both of them. We'll do one. We'll see how it goes. If it goes well, maybe we'll do a second one. They are identical. This red Murano will stick in there. That one's good. I don't feel any damage on that. I only paid $125 off the sticker. Whatever discounts we got. This Glasner, bought that from Arlene. It has a satin finish. I think that would look really pretty with a tea light in there, battery operated tea light. I'm checking out those Jack in the Pulpits. They are nice, aren't they? I bought them with Whatnot in mind. Let me grab my black light and show you how pretty they look. So this one here glows. I don't think this one did. Yeah, it's just this one. Check out that glow on that. Isn't that amazing? So $140 on that guy. And I will remember to get the tags off that. I'm going to lay these down because when I wheel them into the back, it does make me a little nervous when everything starts moving around. We have the bear. Italian pitcher. This is Italian pottery. It is the bear. This is actually Fellerman. It's marked Fellerman. But this really reminded me of the Lundberg vase that we had a few weeks ago. It was the Navajo basket, I think is what it was called. And it reminded me of that pattern when I saw it. All right, I think it might say Lundberg. I think it's 170 and 20% off, so I think I'm going to take it. But this is by a different artist, Fellerman. Similar iridescence and similar pattern to that. This little fella, he definitely reminded me of Mickey Mouse. I don't even know if I got him on video, because we went in this little barn on the last day, and I was talking with the folks in the barn, and Laurel was like jibber jabbering, and we were having a good time. And I think I forgot to turn on my camera on that one, but he's a cute little picture. You know what this reminds me of is the piece that I showed the other day, and again, you guys know my videos are posted out of order, so I don't even know if you've seen it yet, but it's very similar to this. And I think this one is supposed to be holding something, but I don't know what. But they're very similar in design. This one's sweet though, because this one reminded me of the little elephant in the Jungle Book. That's what that reminded me of. I thought he was really cute. And he's a candle holder. Here we have a hand-painted enamel vase. It'd be $35 for that one. I have to remember I have the satin one in the back. So I have this very high gloss, and there's another one in the back that is satin that I got from Arlene that I was obsessed with. So there's one piece here that I think I'm going to include that I'm very nervous about, but I think I'm going to include it. It's this one right here that I paid up a little bit for, but it is just so amazing. It's this cat that is cast, and I think it might be a vase. I think it's a vase. He had it as Victorian figural holder with Moser glass. And I think originally it may have been painted gold, because I can see remnants of some gold on the little feet there. We'll put that on here. This pretty lady. I know a lot of you, I've addressed it in the past, a lot of you in the comments are like, why don't you just pick stuff? But there's a thought process that goes into it. There's a thought process. I like to have a nice range of things. So it's not like just throw everything on the cart. I need to think about it. And I need to also think about, okay, will this do better on a whatnot sale, which is essentially at auction? Or will it do better as a buy it now? I don't know. I have to think these things through as I'm looking at these items, and I have to decide where it would best be sold. We have a bowl here that we will include. Make sure he lays down. He has an original sticker on that. I actually bought this from the same vendor that I bought the horse head and the seal. This was that same vendor. He is primarily red, but you can see his horn and his tail have silver argento flakes, so he's pretty great. Artist on a Ringo Nada. Cranberry vase. Now, as you guys know, I like to have 40 to 50 items in my sales. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish that with the items that I purchased from Madison Bachville. Because a few of these aren't probably best suited for whatnot, so I'm probably going to hold them back. And some of them are paperweights, obviously. They're going to go into the next sale. So I may have to pick some items that weren't purchased at Madison Bachville, but the majority of them, the majority. So I feel like I can get away with calling this the Madison Bachville sale. I feel like I can still get away with that. Let's include some Fenton. Again, I bought this in the barn. I don't even know if I showed you guys. I bought this with the Mickey Mouse. This tumble up. I don't know how this tumble up would do, so I might hold this back. even has a stopper. You know, I sold a tumble up a few weeks ago. It might have been last week. And it looks like it would have had a stopper. So here's one that actually has a stopper that's probably about the same age as that one was. You can see this one has the original stopper. It actually has an underplate, which I've never seen before. And it is a Reselling glass. It is Reselling. So that's really neat. It's pretty cool. And it's satin. But I think that one's going to take a special buyer. How about some, paperweights? You know, maybe we could do one. Maybe we could do one. Because I do have quite a few Eckholts. And I actually bought another one the other day. We'll do this one. Not pretty. Do an Eckholt. I did. I was at the antique mall the other day and I'm like, oh, is that an Eckholt? I think I'll buy it. So now, in addition to all the other paperweights I have sitting around, I even bought another one. Here's some Fenton, purchased in the barn, I believe. And a few other odds and ends, like this unicorn, which is marked on the bottom. This one is Taiwan. It's opaline. We should test that with a black light. I doubt it's going to glow, but you never know. Look at that. I showed that before, but nope, he doesn't glow. Put him over here. Ooh, careful, careful. This. I'm debating between this and this. I don't know which one. $3.25. I'm looking at the tags just for an idea of what I paid for them. Because like I said, I didn't pay that price, but it kind of gives me an idea for what I paid. $2.95. So I paid less for this one. I tried researching it. I couldn't find another one like it. I think I'll include this one in the sale. When I start talking about prices like that, that's when I get nervous. So that's probably the most expensive piece. The most I paid up for of any of the pieces on the cart. So that's when I start considering, maybe that's a buy it now. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. And this is why I cost average things. So, you know, of all of the pieces that I bought at that one vendor, this, you know, even this piece that was damaged, those Jack in the Pulpits, this, that. Our total spend was just over two grand. And so I cost average all that together. And if I lose a bit of money on one piece and I make a lot of money on another piece and I come out ahead, that's how I look at it. You know, I came out ahead and then I move on. You know, so I'm not focused on just one piece. I'm looking at the big picture. And I think that's important when you're spending $2 grand on glass. I'm not focusing on just a little bit here, a little bit there, and it leaves a little bit of wiggle room for mistakes. Like if I do list something for sale at auction and I lose a little bit of money, it's like, okay, that was a bad decision. Now I know if I have something at that price point, maybe I shouldn't take those risks. And then if I want to look at the really big picture, I can look at how much money I spent when I was at Madison Bouckville and then say, okay, well, I came out ahead on all of it, so it's all good. You know, it's better to look at it that way than just at each individual item. All right, this is a really nice one. I love this coralline texture. I always have, and this has a quilted pattern. You can see the quilted pattern there. So we paid somewhat around $150, less than that, obviously. We're gonna stick that on the cart. This dish, which might be Cambridge, I don't know for sure. Some of these stickers would probably come off better in the water, so I might push this cart over to the sink before I get started. And then I'm looking at these Jack in the Pulpits again. Maybe we should do 2 Jack in the Pulpits. What do we have here? $165. If I recall, this one was a bit spendy. This is contemporary, I think. $185. 185. Who makes this one? $185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. 185. I don't know who makes this one. I might want to figure that out before I sell it. This one, I'm pretty certain is Bohemian. Victorian base, so we can sell that. Pretty purple dish that I bought from a viewer, which was awesome. This little fella I think I'm going to put over in my dog section over here where I'm collecting puppy dogs. It's an hour-long sale, so I'm going to need quite a few dogs. And I'm getting there. I told you guys I'd be working on getting a couple different breeds. Apparently I've got quite a few Scotties here. But I got Dachshunds. I have a Bulldog. I have a Hound Dog. That one down in there kind of looks like a terrier. I don't know. You know, the beak is a little rough on that, but I don't see any chips, so. This is great. This is so cool. I don't know who makes this, but I thought it was a really cool canister, so I decided to grab it. When I picked this up, also out of that same barn that I got the Lets, I thought maybe he was supposed to be holding something. Someone else suggested that he holds your chopsticks. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I would have never thought of that. This paperweight, I'm not sure yet if this is going to make it into the paperweight sale. I have $300 into this paperweight. Looking at comps on this, there's different sizes, and even the gentleman who sold it to me, he was extremely knowledgeable. He had some really fun stories to tell. Really, I mean, we stood there talking to him for at least an hour. Really, really interesting gentleman. But him and his wife actually had a personalized version of this paperweight from the original owners of Lundberg. And he sold it, and she's never going to let him forget it, and it was kind of funny. But anyway, so I purchased this from them. I have $300 into it. It's worth a bit more than that, but I'm not sure that it would realize its value on Whatnot. So I'm not sure that I'm going to put that one into the sale. This, however, this is Murano, and I trust this lady's identifications because she was extremely knowledgeable about Murano. Very knowledgeable. And a lot of her pieces still had the original stickers even. Very reasonable pricing. Very knowledgeable about all of the pieces. It was really nice to talk to her as well. That's what I loved about this show, is the people were just so friendly, and they were so passionate about the things that they were selling. It was a great experience. Alright, while we are passing by the processing table, you can see Shelby is without things. I have to empty out my car because I did go shopping yesterday, but I figured we'd snatch a few things off of here. Bought this a few weeks ago, I think or no, this was last week. Let's see. I told you not everything was going to be from Madison Balkville. Cute little Cupies. Cupie babies. What is this? Oh my gosh, I remember grabbing that. Got that one in Cape May, right? Look at him. Oh my goodness, that still makes me laugh. I don't remember where I bought this though. Wherever I bought it, it still makes me laugh because it's funny. I think it's a dog though. I feel like we should save this. This is, you know, this is either dog sale or weirdo sale. It could go both ways. It could go both ways. I'm gonna set it here for now. You know what? I just realized though. Wait a second. This was Madison Balkville. We got this at the antique mall. This can go over here. I'm gonna sell it. He's so fun. I can't wait for the dog sale. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't wait. We're gonna sell him. Also, I wanted to show you this because this was actually one of the ones I bought that was in a baggie. Look at the eyes on this thing. And the head, when I can't do it with just one hand, but the head has such fluid movements on these. It's so freaky. So weird. Ooh, you guys might remember I bought those at Goodwill. This is the Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, these are actually from Florida. I thought these were from Maryland Renaissance Fair. Here's another one. And you just like, you twist this, or you do something with this, and it makes their heads move. They're like little puppets. Let's see what the eyes look like. So those are little glass eyeballs. So bizarre. I feel like I should sell. I mean, I got a bunch of them. Maybe I should sell these too. I know Juliet would like them, but she'd like them for like a few minutes and then she'd get bored with them, so I don't even think she knows where the ones that she bought at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair went. So we'll stick those guys on there. They're very soft and fluffy. Alright, well I have almost everything photographed. Almost everything. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now I can start uploading all of the things. Because most of the items in this Whatnot sale are more high-end, I wanted to get them preloaded earlier than some of my more recent Whatnot sales where I've been procrastinating just a little bit. But I wanted to get them preloaded sooner so that people that can go in and put in pre-bids if they wanted. And that's one thing about Whatnot, is that you can go in and you can click on the sale and you can enter pre-bids. I know a lot of people have told me that they don't really like Whatnot because it's not like the other platform in the sense that they can't go in and it's like it's a one night thing and they can't make it, but you can enter pre-bids. You can go in, you can enter pre-bids if you can't make it to the sale. Just be very careful when you're entering pre-bids, because one of our most often reasons for canceling is because pre-bids were entered incorrectly. So I think it's something tricky to do with the decimal point. I've never entered a pre-bid before, so I don't know how that works, but either you have to enter the decimal point or there is no decimal point. Just be mindful of that if you're going to enter pre-bids. But yes, you can enter pre-bids on these items, and I am going to have them up early, hopefully. I'm going to start this evening, probably. So get some of those items up. But hopefully you guys are able to join us for this Whatnot sale. It is scheduled for September 10th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Eastern. As always, I have some links down in the description. I have a link for you to bookmark this sale. So if you click on that link, it'll take you over to Whatnot, and you can bookmark this sale so that you will get a reminder when the sale is. Also, I've never bookmarked this sale, so I don't know how that works. But apparently you get a reminder. So that would be nice. But also, if you want to become a buyer, if you haven't yet made the jump over to Whatnot to become a buyer, first-time buyers get $15 buying credit. And you don't have to spend that with me. You can spend that with anybody over on Whatnot. So if you do sign up to become a first-time buyer, you can get that $15. I believe you do have to spend it in 7 days. You do have to spend it in the first 7 days. But there's a link for that. And if you want to become a seller, if you decide you want to become a seller on Whatnot, I have a link for that as well. Now those are affiliate links, so if you use my links, I do receive a small commission, and that goes to supporting my channel. But on that note, I think I'm going to sign off. It is about 3 o'clock. It's my birthday. Today's my birthday. So we're going to go out to eat tonight. And it's just going to be me and Andrew and the girls, because Ashton has a sleepover at his friend's house. But we're gonna celebrate tomorrow night. That's the plan. We're gonna celebrate tomorrow night, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all tomorrow. So long.